एक बार में समझना मत करिए, एक नहीं 3 बार में मत समझ।
Well, what we are seeing right now is the train which has now hit another stationary train. Well, what we are learning right now is that several people are said to be feared, injured in this particular train accident which has taken place in Tamil Nadu. And also at the same time, we see that various incidents which have been taking place. Well, now one such incident that is coming out from Tamil Nadu where one train which was moving had hit a stationary train, and also at the same time what the officials there says that rescue operations is underway, and also at the same time but the railway officials have been saying that there are several people who are trapped in this particular incident. The incident has taken place where the train passed. Well, what we are seeing is that Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has come on social media and says that I am heartened to hear. Well, what we are seeing right now is that about the train details, what we are getting is that as per the LP signal, our green and proceeded KVP home signal in processed accept aspect is what we are being told, and also at the same time, one BPU got fire, and almost 5 to 6 coaches of this train have been derailed is what we are being told. And also at the same time right now the rescue operations is underway. The railway police is looking after all of this rescue measures which is going on. And also at the same time what we are being told is that many people are feared, injured, and they are being shifted to the hospital for the treatment. Well, we are yet to get any sort of official confirmation as to what is the number of the injured people.
देखकर
This broadcast, the information.
For the benefit of viewers who are just joining this broadcast, there has been a train accident in Tamil Nadu, and the Darbhanga Bihar bound Mysuru Darbhanga Express train has met with an accident, and this has happened near Kavaraipettai in Tiruvallur district. And the passenger train collided with a goods train, a freight train which was stationary, and the Mysuru Darbhanga Express crashed into the goods train. 4 AC compartments got derailed. The accident has occurred near the railway station, allowing for immediate rescue operations to begin. 2 compartments did catch fire, and the fire department has also rushed to the scene. Rescue efforts to assist the public are underway, and nearby hospitals around Kavaraipettai are on standby, and administration is on its toes, both the local administration and the railway administration. It seems that the fire has happened in the parcel van of the train near to the engine, and already fire tenders are at the spot as we speak, and the railway administration has gone into an overdrive. All this information coming in from sources on the ground, and also the train was moving at a speed of about 90 to 100 km per hour, so the impact must have been massive. More information is coming in from our correspondent in Hyderabad, Aneri, who's closely tracking the developments. Aneri, if you could share more details with you about this train accident? Any fresh reports of casualties? And thankfully, if there are no casualties, what's the administration saying about relief and rescue?
Well, what we are seeing, Abhishek, right now is that yet another incident which has come to light in Tamil Nadu, where we are seeing that the accident of two trains. One train was a passenger train which has hit the stationary train, is what we are being told as per the information what we are getting, and it is reported that the passenger train collided with the stationary train on its route, and it is reported that two of the coaches of the passenger train was on fire. Well, now we are also being told by the railway police officials that several people are said to be injured into this in this incident, and also at the same time what we are seeing is that express train has rammed into a stationary train, is what we are getting, but more details into this regard is yet to be known. But yes, the incident has a mass division rail which has taken place, and also at the same time one official message which we are getting is that one VPU got fire, and almost 5 to 6 coaches of the train got derailed, is what we are being told. So further rescue operations are already underway, and also at the same time the railway officials have also stated that no death due to rail accident has taken place. So this is a confirmation which we are getting as of now, that no deaths have taken place because of this accident which has happened in Tamil Nadu, and also at the same time the injured are being shifted to the hospital. Rescue operations have already begun there for further to ensure that no untoward situation takes place. But yes, very unfortunate incident which has come to light from Tamil Nadu, where we are seeing that a train which was stationary and yet another train which was a passenger train has collided with the stationary train there.
Also, Aneri, since you are familiar with the geography there, how far is this railway station from Chennai? How close is it to an urban center so that relief and rescue can be provided immediately in terms of taking those injured to the hospital? And what are you hearing from the railways about the number of those injured?
Well, the numbers, as per to say, is not yet given by the authorities, but yes, they have given a confirmation that no death has been reported. But what we are being told is that now the helpline numbers have also been released by the railway authorities there to make sure that they get all the details on time, and that's the reason why we see helpline numbers also being coming into this particular train accident which has taken place. And what we are also being told is that the train crew experienced heavy jerk, and also the train entered into the loco line and collided with a stabled goods train in the loop line, is what the information is what we are getting. And also from the train engine, 6 coaches derailed. No casualties have been reported. A few passengers have been injured, is what we are getting to know from the railway authorities. And also the medical relief vans, rescue rescue team have already reached, have already started from the Chennai Central, and the general manager of the Southern Railway and other senior officers are now moving towards the spot where the incident has taken place.
Aneri, just hold on. You just mentioned that the train jumped to the loop line, and that's where the freight train was standing, and that's where the accident happened. I believe the train must not, at 100 km/h, it would not have meant to, jump to the loop line. So there seems to be an element of investigation and inquiry there, which would need to be done as to how the train jumped into the loop line from the main track.
Well, that will be taken up. Well, that investigation also has to be would be taken up as per what once the rescue operations is done. But yes, that's the a bigger question, that how did the train enter into the loop line and collided with this with the goods train, which was stationary there and in the nearby location. But yes, we get to get more details into this regard. But what we are being told is that the members there, the crew members of the train, had experienced a heavy jerk when the train entered into the loop line and collided with another stationary train, and a few of the coaches of the bogies basically of the train were derailed as well. And now the rescue operations are underway. The people who are injured are being shifted to the hospital is what we are getting to know.
All right, and any reports, Aneri, if you could share about whether those injured belong to Bihar, because the train was Darbhanga bound, and what is the nature of the passengers who were traveling? Were they industry workers who typically travel from Bihar and work in these industry and tourist hubs like Mysuru and Chennai? Are you hearing something along those lines?
Well, Abhishek, what we are getting to know is that as this train was a Darbhanga-bound train, and many of the workers from Bihar and other locations in the nearby places work in other states, basically in the southern states like Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and Telangana and other states, and that is the reason might be many of the passengers would be from Bihar and other neighboring places like Darbhanga and other places. But yes, what we are right now getting to know is that they have released a helpline number as well, and for the helpline, people can contact on that helpline, as we are also seeing that this is particularly to the Chennai division. This helpline number has been given. So we'll have to see what's next, because yes, also one more information that we are getting is that this was the Mysuru to Darbhanga Bagmati Express which had collided, which is very close to Chennai. And six bogies were derailed, and a fire broke out in two of the bogies of this express train.
Yes, Aneri. So let's recap for the benefit of viewers. The train accident has happened in Tamil Nadu near Kavaraipettai in Tiruvallur district. Thankfully, the accident was close to a railway station, so relief and rescue reached immediately, and the operations are on. And as per reports, 4 air-conditioned compartments derailed. The impact was at the front end for the passenger train, because it hit the stationary goods train from the rear and on the loop line. So that investigation obviously would need to be carried out as to whether the jumping of the train from the main track to the loop line was a case of technical or human error. And we have more information coming in. In fact, Madhurima joins us over the phone. Madhurima, what more can you share about this train accident in Tamil Nadu?
Well, Abhishek, we're learning at the moment that this particular collision took place at 8:30 this evening in the section of Ponneri and Kavaraipattai. The train number 12578 is the one that met with the accident. It rammed into the goods train. What we're learning at the moment, that the confirmation has come from the railways that 6 coaches have been derailed. No casualties have been reported so far. A few have been reported injured. The number is yet to come. Medical relief van and rescue team have been sent from Chennai. They are being rushed to the spot. The GM Southern Railway and the DRM of the Chennai division and other senior officers are also rushing to the spot. The helpline numbers have been put out by the Southern Railways. So this is a huge accident that has happened of the Mysuru Darbhanga Express over here we're learning that the speed of the train was around 109 kilometer per hour. We'll have to wait and watch as to see that if there were any casualties. But yes, injuries have been confirmed by Indian Railways. Yes, there are multiple injuries, which is why the relief has been rushed from Chennai to the spot. The accident has taken place somewhat 55 kilometers from the capital of Tamil Nadu, and the entire relief work is, the relief team, I beg your pardon, is being rushed to the spot. What we are learning is that the train engine ran into the parcel van, and moving forward, two of the coaches have also caught fire at the goods train. The people over there have rushed to the spot and have begun the relief work. Abhishek, the DRM of Chennai Southern is closely monitoring the situation. The Railway Ministry is monitoring the situation. What we're learning is more helpline numbers have been issued by the Indian Railways. Samastipur, for some people from Samastipur, Darbhanga, Danapur, all of them have been issued by the railways that we are reflecting on our channel right now. And following which, what we are learning is that senior officials have taken cognizance of the matter. The railway is yet to confirm any casualties, but they have confirmed that a number of people have been injured and are being given first aid. The advance medical relief van has been rushed from Chennai to the spot. This is what we're learning at the moment, Abhishek. We have visuals as well. It appears to be quite a serious collision that has taken place. But yes, DRM Chennai South is rushing to the spot. 6 coaches, once again I repeat for our viewers, 6 coaches have been derailed, and this has been confirmed by the railways. Injuries have been reported. No casualties as of now. Helpline numbers for people from Mysuru to Darbhanga, where this train was bound for, have been put out by the Indian Railways. Also, we're learning that at 8:30 precise, this is the time that has been put out by Indian Railways. When the collision took place, there was what we're learning is that there was an issue that was spotted, and all of a sudden this particular there was a heavy jerk that was put by the Mysuru Darbhanga train's driver, and that entered into the loop line, collided with the stable stock, and then 6 coaches derailed. This has been confirmed by the Indian Railways, Abhishek.
Right. Thank you so much, Madhurima, with those updates. Medical relief vans, rescue teams, they are reaching the Kavaraipettai station, and then onwards to the railway accident site. Train number 12578, Mysuru Darbhanga Bagmati Express, in the Ponneri, meeting with an accident in the Ponneri Kavaraipettai section of the Chennai Central Railways. In fact, teams of the railway management and relief and rescue are rushing towards the spot. General Manager of the Southern Railway, DRM of Chennai Division, senior officers should be reaching or must have reached the spot. Remember, because this is about 50 kilometers from Chennai itself, and even closer to the Kavaraipettai railway station. The railways have released helpline numbers. That's 044-253-54151 and 044-243-54995. Those must be reflecting on the screens. There are other helpline numbers. These are for Chennai. There are helpline numbers for Bihar, for those in Darbhanga, because the train was Darbhanga bound. The number is 06272 8210335395. And for Samastipur, the number is 06274 81029188. These are the numbers on which those whose kith and kin were traveling in the train can connect with the railway authorities and ask for their well-being and their whereabouts till last reports came in, which is getting live updated. There are no reports whatsoever of any casualties, which means nobody has died in the accident, despite the impact that the passenger train suffered after hitting the freight train. And there are injuries, of course, and those are being evacuated because 5 or 6 tracks, 5 or 6 bogies have derailed, and those coaches are being attended to, though passengers inside being evacuated and taken for their medical treatment and relief. Ambulances have reached, and in fact fire brigade also reached the spot. The fire was reported from the parcel van, obviously because it carries a lot of incendiary material, including a lot of paper, and so it caught fire on impact. Railway is rushing supplies, relief and rescue materials, and now the reports come in that most of the passengers have been brought out, and in fact there are very few injuries that are being reported. Ambulances along with medical teams are already at the spot, and for whatever minor injuries the passengers are being treated. So thankfully not only no casualties, but even minimal injuries being reported in the accident that has taken place in Tamil Nadu near Tiruvallur district, in Tiruvallur district near Kavaraipettai railway station in the Chennai South Central Division, and relief and rescue are being carried out, and fortunately for those who were traveling, very few injuries being reported. Okay, I'm told let's go back to Madhurima or Aneri. I think Madhurima is there online with us. Madhurima, if you could share more details with what is happening with relief and rescue on the ground. All reports suggest that not just there are no casualties, but those injured also are very few in numbers.
Yes, Abhishek, that is what we are being told by the Indian Railways, that the number or none of the passengers have suffered any serious injuries. Those ambulances and the team of doctors that were rushed from Chennai after this accident was reported at 8:30 have reached the spot, and the doctors have started giving first aid to all those who were injured. And at the same time, the railway has also begun to facilitate all the passengers by giving them the means of transport for travel as well. That is what we are learning. All passengers, crew and the drivers of the train are safe. This is the big breaking at the moment that the railways have put out, that passengers, crew and driver are safe. So we'll have to wait and watch as to what really happens. But yes, this is the early information that the Indian Railways has put out. All passengers, crew and driver are safe. Though there are few passengers who suffered injuries, but the Indian Railways asserts over the fact that none of the passengers have suffered any serious injuries. Though the ambulance that was rushed from Chennai with the team of doctors has reached the spot, the relief work is underway. Most of the passengers have been evacuated from the train to make sure that their well-being is intact. This is what we're learning at the moment, that the passenger, crew and the drivers are safe. No passenger has suffered any major injuries, and no notification, Abhishek, of any casualties as of now. Back.
All right, for more on this, let's go to Aneri now from Hyderabad. Aneri, since we last spoke, have you gathered more information on the nature of the accident, particularly whether there was some human error because of which the train changed tracks and from the main track went into the loop line, because a train traveling at 90 plus kilometers per hour is not supposed to go into the loop line?
Well, what we are learning right now is that the rescue operations have already begun once this incident was known, and also at the same time the railway officials had that time given out a statement saying that there are a few people who have received injuries, and now what we are getting to know is that the rescue operations are underway, and also the passengers are being evacuated from the train. They are being moved from the incident spot, and also the injured are being shifted to the hospital, the nearby hospital, for treatment. And also at the same time, no major injuries have been reported, is what we are being told. And not only that, but many they are not, the number of the injury is not much, is what we are getting to know. And also the ambulance team, the team of doctors have also reached the spot. There are other teams from Chennai and other places have also are also on the way, and shortly they will be reaching Chennai. From Chennai, they have already started, and they will be reaching the spot, is what we are getting to know. And injured are also being moved to the hospital. As the rescue operations are underway, we will be getting more information. But yes, the railway officials there, and also the other officials, ambulances, all the relief measures have already begun. The passengers in the passenger train are being shifted, basically are being evacuated, and the ones who were injured are being shifted to the hospital.
All right, let's, for the benefit of viewers, just get them the helpline numbers of the railways once again. Samastipur, the number is 06274 810 291 8840. For Samastipur, the number is 06274 810 291 8840. For Darbhanga, the number provided by the railways is 06272 8210 335395. For Darbhanga, repeat, the number is 06272 8210 335395. For Danapur in Bihar, the number is 9031 069 105. And again repeating, Danapur, the number is 9031 069 105. For Deen Dayal Upadhyay Junction, which used to be Mughal Sarai earlier, the number is 752 503 9558. Repeat, the number for Deen Dayal Upadhyay Junction is 752 503 9558. These numbers are important because the train was on a journey from Mysuru to Darbhanga, Bagmati Express. It had already covered about 500 kilometers from its station of origin, and it was on its onward journey to Bihar, and it has met with an accident outside of Chennai between the